Welcome to Coin Pulse News. In search of financial freedom, the answer lies with Bitcoin, not stablecoins. It is not enough to swap one master for another, be it a government or a corporation. Montclair State University adjunct professor Burak Tamak writes, "In recent times, we've witnessed real-world scenarios where stablecoins like Tether's USDT and Circle's USDC have become crucial monetary tools. In Turkey, for instance, where high inflation has spurred citizens to embrace these digital assets as a hedge against an unstable national currency. Stablecoins promise liberation from the traditional financial system's constraints, but how well they actually deliver on this promise depends on how one defines freedom. If we measure stablecoins against various definitions of freedom as they appear in political science literature, this new form of money falls short. To understand why stablecoins fail when it comes to personal liberty, and why Bitcoin, BTC, succeeds, it's helpful to take a tour of a few political philosophers and how they define freedom. Let's begin with the Anglo-Russian political theorist Isaiah Berlin and his seminal essay Two Concepts of Liberty, which says freedom can primarily be understood in two ways, negative and positive. Negative freedom, often termed liberal freedom, refers to the absence of interference or barriers, being left alone, in other words. In contrast, positive freedom focuses on the active exercise of freedom to realize a goal or potential. There is also a third alternative, the Republican or Neo-Roman conception of freedom, which draws on both of these interpretations to raise questions about governance. Irish philosopher Philip Pettit was a pioneer in this field, and stressed a view of Republican freedom as an absence of domination, while later British intellectual historian Quentin Skinner emphasized freedom from dependence. For both, the mere presence of an arbitrary power that can interfere in one's life does not make one free. Before turning back to crypto, let's look at freedom another way. Using an analogy of a door. Imagine negative freedom as having a choice of many doors, and positive freedom as walking through your selected door. Republican freedom brings another layer. It's like having a bunch of doors without a gatekeeper. In this sense, you're free as long as no one interferes. This is similar to the liberal conception of freedom mentioned above, but from the Republican viewpoint, the mere potential of interference already limits your freedom. In other words, to manage this gatekeeper, we need positive freedom solely to secure our negative freedom. With this lens, the issue with stablecoins becomes clear. Stablecoins could be said to offer negative freedom, in that there are few barriers to using these financial systems as long as the system runs smoothly. However, they miss the mark on freedom, or freedom without domination. Bitcoin, however, offers a truly decentralized option.